Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, RV extraordinaire, coming to today to show you the 2019, imagine, this is the XLS series, 19 RLE. Now, if you're looking for something that's rather lightweight, no slide outs, but has the capability of sleeping up to 4 people, this may be the unit for you. Now, I'll have all the specs and pricing for this down below the video, but for more information on this camper or any others, be sure to reach out to me personally here. All my contact information will be at the end of the video as well as below the video. But let's get on to this camper. So the first thing I want to point out on the front here, which is a lot different than some of these other manufacturers that are building these lighter weight trailers, they're not, I don't believe that they're covering the seams very well. You're going to notice that you have different pieces of metal here, but notice how it's overlapping the one below it, same as this one is overlapping your rock guard here. Benefit there, water's just dripping off there, there's no seam for water to come up and get into. Makes it much more user-friendly and easier for you to take care of. Also in the front here, you're going to notice you're going to have the power tongue jack. You're going to have 20-pound bottles instead of the 30-pound bottles. Now, you can always add 30-pound bottles if you wanted to, but the 20-pound bottles are quite effective. And of course, behind that, you could put up to 2 batteries if you wish to. So let me just give you another look at this front from a distance here. Now, coming around the side, you're going to notice that the doors are magnetic. Well, they have a magnetic holder, and the benefit there for you is that, you know, one hand, you're able to open that up. Notice also how it is a sensor light that's in here. There's another one on the other side, but look at all that storage. Good size storage. And then here, this is where you're going to have your outside shower, your water hookup, battery disconnect, 110 outlets. Of course, you're going to bring your water hose and cable up through that hole right there. Makes it easy access for you. Check out my critter deterrent on how to go ahead and properly use that so you don't have critters coming up into your camper. Now, you also have, if you wanted to add a Furrion solar panel, you could do that. If you're looking at a dry camping. Inside here as well here, see when you're on city water, you're connected here, but while you're connected, if you want to fill your freshwater tank, just turn that, it will fill your freshwater tank. Now looking down the side, you're going to see it's very easy for you to get to your sewer connection, which is right there. It's high up off the ground. You got the, both of the pulls are labeled, as well as the handles are color coordinated. Now, I know most of you are getting to the campground early enough that you're not going to need this light, but for those of you that do get there a little bit later, at least you have the light there. Makes it a little bit easier for you to get hooked up and so forth. This is your black tank rinse. Benefit of that black tank rinse, you're no more dragging that hose into the camper to rinse out your black tank. Now as we move back, of course your 30 amp connection point. You have a second way to fill your freshwater tank right here if you need to, just with a hose. And then this is your Atwood water heater. Atwood water heater, 6 gallon, and that's going to give you up to 18 gallons of hot water an hour. Now, the beauty of this one being that rear dinette is the fact that you're going to have storage all the way across, and these have sensor lights in them as well. I turn it on so you kind of see what you're looking at here, but some good storage inside of there for you. Now, on the back side, you're going to notice you're going to have the ladder to get up on the roof. You have the spare tire, and of course it is already wired and framed for that Furrion rear observation camera. Now this is going to have 4 stabilizer jacks on them. I know, you know, there's a lot of talk about these electric stabilizers. Ladies and gentlemen, I like the manual ones. These are 2,500 pounds. You can put a little bit more weight on these versus those electric jacks. Now looking down your awning side, your door side, you're going to see that you have outside stereo speakers with little blue lights in them. You're also going to have the LED light strip there underneath your awning. And notice how that's pretty much almost the whole length of this trailer. That's a good size. Now down on, on your door side, if you need to, you know, put out the fire, or you need to just rinse something off, you have a little sprayer port, so you can take that hose for the outside shower over here and use it. And then of course, access to 110 outlets. On your door side, again, you're going to have access to underneath this storage. And again, you're going to have the sensor light. Once it notices motion, it will turn on. So this is your underbelly storage. So let me give you one last look looking down the door side here. Notice you're going to have the handle, nice little grab handle to get inside, and the nice aluminum steps. Much easier to open and close for those. But let's get inside, take a look at this beauty. So as you come up into here, as you can see, you have the Murphy bed up in the front here. TV, even has a skylight. Nice thing with that skylight is that it has that little shade to cover. And look into the back here. So let's get in here. Okay, so up in the front, when we're talking about the Murphy bed, as you can see, I have it laid down for a bed. What you have, this bed is 60 inches across, just like you would at home, but it's 76 inches in length. So a little bit shorter than your normal queen size bed, but a couple inches longer than your RV queen. So all you do to put this up, and by the way, you can see you have a little bit of shelving in here, as well as the lights back here. You can have it as a reading light, or you can have it just as a blue light. And then just to put this back up, all you're going to do is this mattress folds back up in here, and then this is going to go up, and what you have is there's a lock on the other side, and once it is pushed up in there, it'll self-lock itself. To bring it down, all you're going to do is unlock, and you're set. But now you have your sofa, and you're ready to use it for during the day. So staying up in the front area here, you're going to notice that on this side, you're going to have 110 outlets, as well as USB. And then of course you have a little cabinet storage here. Nice little storage. You're going to have a drawer up on top here. And these drawers are a good sized drawer, and they pull out all the way. And then of course, there's where you have your hanger, so you can hang some shirts and so forth on either side. Down below, this is where you're going to have drawers down below here. And as you can see, nice, good sized drawers. You pull out so you have additional storage. And the same storage on the opposite side. Now as you come in the door, what you're going to notice that you have a motion sensor light here. And so that will sense motion as you come in, and then it will turn on. Or you can shut it off all the way. And as I had mentioned, for the skylight, if you don't want the direct sunlight coming in, you've got a nice little shade you can pull across. As you come in the door, this is where you're going to have all your controls for your lights, your water heater. Notice the water heater is both gas and electric. In order to get that about 18 gallons of hot water an hour, you need to have both of those on. Of course, you'll be able to check your levels here, your water pump, lights, awning, all that is right here. Makes it very, very simple. Your AM, FM, CD stereo with a DVD player is right here. The nice thing about this particular type stereo, this is the Jensen, is the fact that for your Zone A and Zone B, individually controlled for volume. So now you can have your outside stereo speakers on and have the inside speakers on as well, and not have it as loud inside. Of course, this is a Bluetooth. It also has a connection, an aux plug as well as USB. Everything is right there. You see, continuing on into the kitchen here, nice big high-rise faucet with a nice good sized sink, 3-burner cooktop with the vent above that, and your microwave. Of course, you can see your antenna. That's one of those king jack antennas. Nice thing with that, if you're going to be watching local TV, because you can see the TV, it does pull out right here. Have some hanger ports. It's right across from the bed. Makes it nice. But that way there you can go ahead and watch local TV and so forth. Now, you might say, well, you know, there's a vent here. There's a Furrion vent going to the outside, but you also have a nice little vent here. Now, let me explain the benefit of this size power vent fan. Is this size power vent fan, you do not have to have a window or door open when you're using it. It's not pulling that much air. Those big fans are nice, but think about it. On a hot day, you turn that thing on, you open a window, there goes all your cold air. So, you know, That's a very good fan. You're going to have one there. You'll also have one in the bathroom. So into the bathroom, what you're going to see is you have a good size shower with a shower surround. See, of course, you have the skylight inside here. You've got the self-cleaning door for the shower door. You can see your sink in here, storage down below, little cubbies over to the right there. And then, of course, you have your medicine cabinet. See, now you also have your GFI outlet back out of the way there. Makes it quite nice. And notice that that is a pocket door, so it's not in the way when it's not open, or when it's open, or even when it's closed. With this 3-burner cooktop in the oven, notice how you have the little blue lights that you could turn on here, which is pretty cool. And then also what you get, unlike some of the other ovens, you do have a light inside. Makes it quite nice. Now, the nice thing with this type of a setup is that this striker, this clicker, striker, whatever you'd like, that lights your 3 burners here as well as the oven. Now you're going to have your standard RV refrigerator. This is the Dometic refrigerator. By the way, I'll put a link down below. I actually did a video on how to properly operate this one. You do have, of course, this does have a coldness control right up top there. Auto AC. Now also, besides the fact that you have this cooling button switch up there, you can take it up to 5. You also have to make sure that inside here that the slider is up as high as it can go to ensure that that works properly. But check out my video on that if you have any questions. The AC is not ducted in this trailer, nor does it necessarily need to be because of the size of the trailer. Only time you're going to be in the bathroom is when you're using it, so that's going to stay quite cool because it's a pocket door. You're able to leave that open. On the back side, you can see this is where you're going to have your dinette booth. The really cool thing with this is the fact that you have, makes it very easy for you to adjust this table. You're just going to unlock it and push it down, and that will be how it makes a bed. So nice big U-shaped table, dinette there, and there's a cushion that would go in the middle. And look at all the windows you have around your dinette here. And of course you have the storage up above. And of course they do have the hinges to hold them up, so you're not having to use your head to hold them up. And notice how you have the lights on around there. But that's a lot of storage there. And then of course your pantry right here. Notice how they rounded the table right there to make it easy for you to get in and out, but also so you're able to open up that pantry door. And there's what your pantry looks like. So this is, again, this is the 19 RLE. Let me just give you another look going up to the front there. Notice how big that drawer is there underneath your oven. Didn't open that earlier. But look at how deep and look at how big that drawer is. And of course you can see you have a nice big mirror up in the front on that wall, and the mirrors on either side of the bed. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 XLS Series Imagine, and this is the 19 RLE. For more information on this particular camper or any others, be sure that you reach out to me and be more than happy to try and answer those questions. I have some links down below to other interesting or helpful videos that I have done, but also check out my blogs. I have how-to videos, a bunch of different videos that I have done, and if there's something in particular you'd like me to cover, whether it be an aftermarket product or something else that we carry, just shoot me a comment below and I will see what I can do. Thanks for watching. We'll be coming back at you again soon.